Hello guys, welcome you all to this current affairs daily current affairs series. So starting from today, we will have current affairs sessions daily every day by around 9, 10 or something around that time. I will post that day's daily current, not that day, the day before's daily current affairs, so that it will be helpful for all of you in all your exam preparations. So today I will be discussing July 14th current affairs of July 14th. So let's start. So the first question is, which state government planned to launch Rocco Toco campaign for those who do not wear mask? So there is a campaign name called Rock. 1 minute. There is a campaign name called Rocco Toco. So which state government has launched this campaign? Okay. So just think for a minute and try to answer this question. So the correct answer is Madhya Pradesh. So this Rocco Toco scheme, it's like now you all know this corona pandemic, so because of that Madhya Pradesh government started a stop and Rocco Toco means stop and campaign will be like for making people to wear mask. So what they will do is like they will select volunteering groups, they will go in the roads and see whether people are wearing the mask and will impose some fine, which is around rupees they will be coming to the streets with the mask, and if the people are not wearing mask or anything, they will make them wear this mask at a cost of rupees 20. So this scheme was launched by Madhya Pradesh government. So this is since we are living in this time of this corona pandemic, so remember this kind of question because this has high probability to be asked in any of your exams, like maybe bank exams or any other such kind of exams. So Rocco Toco scheme, Madhya Pradesh. Now the second question, this is also a recent event that has occurred. Andres Sebastian Duda has won the presidential election of which country? Answer is second option, Poland. So this new presidential election happened in Poland, and the currently ruling party and the president and Sebastian Duda has won the presidential election again with a slender margin, which not a huge margin, but he won the elections by securing around 52% of the votes. Now, along with that, I just want to introduce you to this country called Poland. So this country is situated exactly in the middle of Europe. Like it is in Europe. It's in Europe. And it is exactly in the middle of Europe. See, if you see, it is being surrounded by Germany, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Ukraine, Belarus. And it is on the northern side, it is surrounded by this Baltic Sea. So this country is located exactly in the middle of Europe, and this country till 1989 was a very big communist nation. So one more thing when you say about Poland, you can remember is communism. Till 1989, Poland was ruled by communist parties, and after 1989, the communism ended over there, and now it is being ruled by conservative parties. Okay. So just since we are talking about communism, just mention in the comment below, is there any one state in India is still ruled by Communist Party? Only one state in India is ruled by Communist Party, CPIM, Communist Party of India, Marxist. Mention in the comments section which state in India is ruled by Communist Party. Okay. Now over to our next question. Which bank partnered with Visa, you know, no? Like Visa credit cards, Visa debit cards, you might all be having, to deploy Visa Secure to the bank's cardholder. So Visa Secure is a new security measure which is developed by this company called Visa. Now, which one Indian bank has partnered with Visa to deploy this security feature in the banks to the bank's cardholders? So which is that bank? Answer is B, Federal Bank. So this question is extremely important when it comes to banking exam because it is a question related to banking, right? So there is high probability that this question can be asked in any of the future exam that is coming up, especially in the field of banking. So just an explanation, Visa enters into partnership with Federal Bank to deploy Visa Secure to the bank's cardholder. So Visa Secure will, as I already mentioned, it will provide additional authentication layer. So it is an added security authentication layer to combat online fraud. As you know, these days many online frauds are coming up, especially in the banking card, credit card, debit card sections. So this is an added security which they are claiming that will remove this online combats completely from the banking section. Okay. Now let's move to the fourth question. Which country is India's top trading partner in 2019-20 according to the data of Ministry of Commerce and Industry? So you all know, right? Like we are having trade with different countries. So which is our top trading partner in the year 2019-20? That is a question. So answer is United States. Maybe you can assume because these days India-US relations are are on a very big high, right? With Donald Trump coming to Ahmedabad in Gujarat in India, and Narendra Modi, our Prime Minister, and the President of United States sharing very cordial relationships. US extending support to India when the issue with China is coming up. So maybe you can assume from that the United States is a big partner of India in many things. So it is also India's top trading partner. And when I talk about trading partner, India has a surplus trade balance with the US. Surplus trade balance with the US. So what do you mean by surplus trade balance? That means our exports are greater than our imports. Like we are selling more things to the US than US are selling to us. So we are having a surplus in trade with the US. Compare that with our trade with China, we are having a big deficit. Why? Because a lot of Chinese goods are coming into India and not many of our exports are getting competitive edge in Chinese markets. So with the United States we have a surplus trade balance, but if you compare it with China we have a deficit trade balance. So just remember we are having a surplus trade balance with the United States, and also it is India's top trading partner in the year 2019-20. Okay. So this is explanation that the Ministry of Commerce and Industry remained India's top trading partner for a second consecutive fiscal in 2019. So this is the amount, how much trade. This is the actual amount. So $88.75 billion is India's trade with the United States. So it has increased from 87.96 billion in 2018-19 to 88.75 in 2019-20. Okay. Now let's move on to our next question. Now this question might be really familiar for most of you because it is very recent news. Which company, name the company which announced $10 billion in digitization fund in India? So in the last days this was trending news in all the social medias or in Google News or in newspapers, everywhere. This is trending news. So the answer, as you might have guessed, is Google. So Google is a company, but Google's parent company we call it as Alphabet. No, actually the name of the parent company of Google is Alphabet. So everything like Google and other similar products of Google are coming under this parent company called Alphabet. So generally we call it as Alphabet Inc. Chief Executive CEO Sundar Pichai. You all know Sundar Pichai, right? He is an Indian. He graduated from IIT Kharagpur. Now he is the CEO of the biggest technological company in the whole world, which is Google. So they announced a fund of $10 billion, or in Indian it is 75,000 crore in India. 75,000 crore in India through the Google for India Digitization Fund. So the Google will be investing rupees 75,000 crore in India, and Sundar Pichai had told they will be investing. This amount will be invested in around 5 to 7 years. So in 5 to 7 years, Google will invest 75,000 crore in India in accordance with India's Digital India program and Google wanting to get more market in India, especially when we ban all the Chinese app and all this Chinese, we are restricting many partners from China. So Google want to utilize that space which is left void by the leaving of China. So Google will do it through a mix of investment, partnership, operations, infrastructure, and ecosystem investment. So recently itself, Google are planning to buy some stake in Jio. So that is the starting of this 75,000 crore investment fund. Okay. Now to the next question. Again, some technological question itself. Which technological giant company set enter into partnership with CBSE to promote online education in India? You know, right? CBSE. CBSE is the board which is conducting 10th and 12th exams all over India. So it's a central board of secondary education. So recently CBSE entered partnership with a company to promote online education. So again the answer is Google. Obviously you all know, right? Online education is now becoming a big thing in India, because not only in India, everywhere in the world, because people are not able to go out, students are not able to go to their classroom. So the only solution is to conduct the classes online. So we need certain technological innovations to conduct these classes online in a seamless fashion. So Google is partnering with CBSE to promote online education. Okay. So this is the same. Google to allow 1 million teachers in 20,000 in India by the 2020. So Google is conducting a global distance learning fund, which is a part of Google aims to. It is also helping teachers, and because teachers also need to be trained on how to use these portals, these technological portals, to help students understand the concepts, because it is somewhat different from classroom teaching, right? You have to know how to use the tools to efficiently convey the message to the students. So that is why this scheme is really important. So Google is helping teachers as well as schools to port to online education and to promote online education in India. Now to the next question. Who has been named as recipient of the 2020 von Karman Award by International Academy of Astronautics? So there is an international institute called International Academy of Astronautics, IAA. So in 2020, they have an award called the von Karman Award. So this award is generally given for astronautics or astrophysicists or astro scientists. So this he was a famous mathematician. Von Karman was a famous mathematician. He's an American-Hungarian mathematician who contributed a lot towards the development of astrophysics and for making people go to space and all those things. So he contributed a lot, and on remembering him, there is an award constituted on his name, that is von Karman Award. So who received that von Karman Award in the year 2020? So the answer is Kailasavadivu Shivan. You might be knowing him. He is the chairman of ISRO, K Shivan. We all might be knowing him as K Shivan. So we all heard about his humble origins from a village in Tamil Nadu, and how he came through the ranks to be the highest, to hold the highest position as a chairman of ISRO. So this is a very inspirational story of K Shivan. I suggest you all go and read about him. It will be really inspirational for all of us. Recently, the Chandrayaan launch, we would have all seen him in live TV. But even though it ended on a sad note, but still, that achievement that we are trying to attain by reaching moon and making a man reach moon by year 2022. He is the pioneer of all those things. So I suggest all of you to read about K Shivan. It will be really inspirational and motivational for all of you. Okay. So International Academy of Astronautics has announced Dr. Kailasavadivu Shivan, Chief of Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO. So he is a chief of ISRO. We all should be proud about ISRO, and we all should be proud about this man called K Shivan, because of his, like, the way he came up. That is only that itself is too inspirational for anyone. So I suggest all of you to go and read about K Shivan. Okay. So that's it. So we will just revise what all we have discussed. We have talked about first we have talked about this Roko Toko campaign, which is launched by Madhya Pradesh, Corona thing, wearing mask. Volunteers will check whether you are wearing mask or not. Then we learned about this person called Sebastian Duda from Poland. He won the presidential election in Poland, and we talked about Poland. It is in the center of Europe and the communism in Poland till 1989. And okay, remember this question, please answer in the comment section. Which is the only state in India which is currently ruled by the Communist Party of India? Only one state in India is currently having government of Communist CPIM. So kindly put it in the comment section which is such state. And which bank partnered, which is very important, Federal Bank with Visa. Federal Bank partnered with Visa to deploy Visa Secure to all its customers, cardholders, to combat online fraud. Now, India's top trading partner is United States in the year 2019-20, and we have a surplus trade balance with the US. Now, the $10 billion digitization fund by Google or 75,000 crore, same. Now, Google entered into partnership with CBSE to promote online education, and the importance of online education I don't have to tell, especially in the current situation. Now, this final question: won Corman Award received by K. Shivan, Chief of ISRO, in the year 2020. Okay, so that's it. So we have come to the end of this current affairs session. So I hope all of you would have liked this. If you like this, please like, share and subscribe this video, and please put the answer in the comment section of that question I asked in the about the which state is ruled by CPIM in India. Okay, so that's all. Thank you for watching. Good night.